Hari Om Tat Sat. Welcome to Swami Jyotirmayananda Society, our journey to self-realization. Please subscribe our channel for the mystical meanings and to enjoy daily satsang with us. We are currently exploring the book Yoga Essays for Self-Improvement, authored by my worshipful Guruji, Swami Jyotirmayananda Maharaj, narrated by myself, Swami Nikhilananda. So we are currently on the chapter of how to practice integral yoga, and we'll be concluding that today. Integral yoga is a constant process of attuning the different strings of the personality in daily life. The Swami Shivananji Maharaj composed a very simple song, and he would say, eat a little, drink a little, do japa a little, do satsanga a little, study a little, meditate a little, inquire a little, do vichara a little, and it goes on and on. Idea is to keep your mind engaged and happy by doing little things consistently. The song implies not making yoga a tremendous problem for your mind. How am I to practice yoga when I have so many things to do? I have no time. All you are asked to do is just commence little by little. Do you have 5 minutes? Do you have 3 minutes? Do you take shower? What do you do in your shower? Can you chant sloka or chant some japa? There are always ways to find time. Yet the same people who say they are so busy find enough time to spend in politics or with their friends or other things. So it's simply a matter of prioritizing. See that every aspect of your life, even your food, is questioned. What type of food will I give my body today? Real nervous strength and more power for the mind is important, and therefore I will eat accordingly. So you see, eating itself is integral yoga. Balance everything in life. How can I balance my diet? Find out, work at it, and balance it. A word of caution: never develop the idea of going to extremes in order to be recognized as a good yogi. I must show my friends and people around me that I have done something great. Therefore, let me do something extraordinary and fast for 7 days. This is a great error because you upset the balance if you try to do something extraordinary. This should be incremental and gradual. Furthermore, having done something intensive, you develop an egocentricity. Unless those who do not follow integral yoga are under strict guidance, they will go through intensive trouble and all sorts of toil and turmoil to succeed. And even those who are under guidance must go through a great share of trouble in order to succeed. So it's not recommended. It's daily, small, incremental changes will change your whole personality inside out. But you have to be consistent. You cannot do it now and then 6 months later and so on. You have to do it regularly, a little, a little. The majority of people who follow a one sided approach in yoga end up under great illusion. A person who has read books on yoga develops the idea, I am not mediocre. Why should I practice hatha yoga? That is only for the dull wits who think they are but mere physical bodies. I am not the body, I am a yogi. And therefore, I will go to the Himalayas where I shall practice intense meditation. This type of person does go to the Himalayas. He also spends 6 months of his time doing nothing but sitting in a cave and adjusting to cave life. During that time, due to his immense illusion, he has not introspected much. He has not realized that he has carried with him the same attachments, the same illusions to his cave. But instead of being attached to humans, he now becomes attached to squirrels. Instead of fighting with people, he now fights with monkeys. Further, he has brought along his old memories, his sorrows, his griefs. So, all alone in a cave, he keeps company with his dullness. And after 6 months, without having an insight into all this, he comes out with a tremendous air of vanity, ego. He wants to be recognized as a sage. it then becomes more difficult for him to begin integral yoga than it is for those who begin more humbly. Although such an extreme movement seems easier, in actuality it is more difficult and seems much longer. So, an extreme movement must be avoided, and since the mind is ever tempted to move to extremes, vigilance must be adopted. Now, suppose you are following the path of integral yoga. What are the symptoms of success? Increasingly, you develop confidence, intense faith that the path you have adopted is bound to lead you higher and higher. You become more patient also. You become increasingly cheerful, more concentrated, and more balanced in mind. But more importantly, you see old defects in your personality begin to disappear. The defects of anger, hatred, and jealousy that have always been a part of your personality, which were vitally integrated with your system, now are thrown off by integral yoga spontaneously, without much problem, without any tension. So the rewards are immense, and integral yoga in today's world is a highly profound and a very effective way for us to advance spiritually. So we should try our very best to be consistent, regular. It doesn't matter how much time you have, even if you have 15 minutes, which you can easily take 15 minutes. If you're waking up at 7, start waking up at 6:45. If you wake up at 12 a.m. or 10 a.m., wake up at 9:45. Don't change much, just change a little, and in that 15 minutes, introspect, meditate, do some thinking, introspection, some japa, and see the gradual incremental improvements that you will benefit from. So it's a spontaneous journey. In this way, you gradually develop a different type of personality. You will change, but it has to be consistently done, regularly done, and done with faith, and as if you're enjoying it. And you will start enjoying it. Initially, it seems hard, but once you start getting the nectar, you start enjoying the benefits of your anger going away, greed, lust, passion, they all start falling off from you, which is amazing. But it takes patience and time. So don't be uh, too judgy or too time constrained about it. Don't tell yourself, I'll do it for only 3 months and let me, if I don't improve, then I'll never do it again. It doesn't work like that. You have to um, be patient, enjoy the journey, and best of all, if you are guided, like watching just this channel, these videos, I have so many playlists, so many scriptures, so many things. Just 10 minutes a day is guaranteed. If you do it regularly, it will start changing your life. I have playlists like art of positive thinking, art of positive feeling. There is not a topic on planet earth that Swamiji, my worshipful guru, has not written or talked about. He's an enlightened master, and very few people in this world today are enlightened, that don't seek any name, fame, or any popularity. They are simply giving this wisdom uh, selflessly to the world. So we hope you take the benefit of this, and I hope you share this wisdom with others also who can benefit, because it is transformational. No amount of money can be as effective. People spend thousands of dollars and still they are unsatiated and unhappy. And here you can have no money, very little resources, and still you can be richer than a king if you learn this art and how to do it properly. So you transform different types of senses, different types of intellect, and all this is possible through integral yoga. So this is why we, our society, which we have incorporated is Swami Jyotirmayananda Society. We call it the journey to self realization, and the journey to self realization is only possible through integral yoga. These four pillars of action, devotion, meditation, and wisdom. So we hope you can see the benefit, and we hope you will give it a sincere try, self effort, and see how it works for you. But the most important feature of integral yoga is that it is a joyous movement. It's fun, it's peaceful, it explores and makes you whole. You find that life is a thrill. It is a thrill for day to day. There are new dimensions to realize, new visions to acquire, new challenges to encounter. So, first you were trying to make only 15 minutes. Now, your mind likes it so much that you will find yourself increasing your time voluntarily, willingly by yourself, and that because your mind wants it. Normally, it was the mind that resisted it. Now, it's the mind that wants it. And if it wants it, obviously, you will make arrangements, you will reprioritize your life. Do not deprive yourself of the joyous experience of freedom that are yours in integral yoga. So move on with heroism. Don't give up too early. You are bound to succeed. May you progress rapidly on the path of integral yoga and achieve the goal of enlightenment in this very life. So, this is Swami Nikhilananda. Hari Om Tat Sat. In tomorrow's satsang, we will be picking up a new chapter, the internal worship of the divine self. So, every chapter is like a nugget of diamond and gold, actually, much more precious than that, because these things are transient. So, but this knowledge you get is perpetual, that can help you propel into liberation. This is Swami Nikhilananda. Hari Om Tat Sat.